Hello everyone, welcome to darkfaetarot. You are joining what has been a really beautiful sunny weekend in Brussels. Welcome to new subscribers, welcome back to those who already know me. So yes, indeed, we are here doing a review of the Wandering Star Tarot deck. This is an 80 card deck by Kat Pierce. This is the Hay House version. Originally it was an indie deck and then, yes, of course, picked up by Hay House. It's retailing, I don't know, I paid less than 20 euros for this, but I think it's gone up in price, unfortunately, because of the current economic climate. As we all know, goods are just really, really expensive right now. So what can I say? But, you know, for a indie deck on mass market, this is a really, I believe, a really good value for money. So yes, this is a Hay House production. It is 80 cards and it is by Kat Pierce, who has made this great deck, and let's just dig into it. I will also be showing the guidebook and a couple of pairings. Now, this deck I used over the Aquarius period, and I absolutely loved using it. It's called the Wandering Star Tarot deck, so of course I wanted to use it during the Aquarius period. And this is the guidebook. We're going to look at that in a moment. And these are the cards. I have put them in order. This is the back. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I picked this deck up quite a while ago, and I really, really wanted to use this. The cardstock is, there's no kind of like, edging or anything, but you can of course just edge it. I would personally edge it in some kind of beautiful gold perhaps, or even a bright color. I think it would go beautifully with this. It is typical Hay House mass market, a little bit cardboardy, but I'm okay with that. And these are the cards. Now, before I go any further, I should say that it is a Rider-Waite-Smith system. So it's obviously drawing from Pamela Coleman Smith's drawings and Arthur Waite's kind of like his direction in portraying each of the keys. It's very bright. I personally think it's an excellent deck. If you have learnt the RWS system and are looking to now start expanding and really working with different kinds of tarot decks that come from that system, basically, I think it's just very, very friendly for beginners. And I really have to say that with this price point as well, I think it's much more accessible for beginners rather than some of the more pricier options we have out there. It's just a great jumping off point if you're expanding your tarot practice, and especially if you are practicing also with clients. So let's get into the energy of the deck. I'm going to flip through it. First of all, I find the energy to be fun, vibrant, colorful, and you will see straight off that there are keywords hidden in each key. So for example, here we have purity, potential, risks, innocence, and desire. So here you go. So you have keywords in here, and I think that's great. Again, if you are new and you're practicing and you kind of like know the keys, but a little bit of help is always good. Here we have power, action, and skill for the magician. The high priestess. I won't be reading out all of them, but you can see it there. It says here, secrets, dreams, wisdom, inner voice, and then spirit and world. And also what you could do, as I'm just thinking about this, is if you're new, get a journal and note down your own impressions from each key. So for example, here we have for the Empress, we have luxury, beauty, harmony, abundance, grace, fertility, love, nurture. Then we have, what does that say there? Hold on a moment. Beauty, and then art. And you can again, so you have beauty twice. You can actually just go in there and put your own. You can put in there greening, you can put there earth, you can put in there, you've got the constellation again above her head, so you can put stars, and you can put, kind of like ordained by a higher power. You can make up your own. You can put in there queen, sovereignty, strength. So this is a great deck, not only to have keywords that are inbuilt into it, but you can also add your own. Here with the Emperor, we have law and order, but the Emperor always, the word window, because of course, that's where the key and the, so I was going to say the Hebrew letter actually adheres to, goes towards the word window. for me, you know, the first thing I see is, of course, that archway, and again, it reminds me of a window, so that's why I thought window. But you know, this is where you can get your pen and just in your own journal, do your own guidebook for this. I think that would be great. With the Hierophant, we have ritual, ceremony, tradition, structure, knowledge, wisdom, teacher. So I'm trying not to read all of these but they're so good. Here we have the Lover's card, the Chariot. You can also just note down the symbols that strike you when you're working with this deck. So again, for newcomers, here we have for the Chariot, we have the words journey, success, and then progress. But you can, of course, note the cheetahs there, right? So because normally we have sphinxes, but this time we have cheetahs. So for me, it means a feeling of fun, but also, are they cheetahs? Yeah, you know, speed. I love the flow of her hair. It kind of like gives me that Cancer vibe, you know, the vibe of the sea and the flow of the sea. So yeah, I mean, it's really up to you. Here we have the Strength card, just beautiful. And here it's in her robes, the keywords: courage, strength, control. So yeah, you know, you can add your own. You could add here discipline, humility. What does meekness mean to you? Because meekness has sometimes a very soft or weak connotation, but what does that mean for you? Actually, it can have a different connotation. It can be strength through humility. So again, you know, it's up to you, but I see there's so much potential with this deck if you're new. The Hermit card, Wheel of Fortune, just so fun and bouncy and vibrant. The other thing you can do with this deck is you can pick up on the colors. So here we have justice, we have balance, equality, balance and equality are the keywords there. But you could, again, pick up on the colors, the fact that there's a lot of blue in here, and then mixed with red. What does that mean for you? The Hanged Man. Again, we have, you know, the legs now. We can really see that number 4 appearing. So again, what does that mean to you? The Death card. Beautiful, a nod to Santa Muerte. Temperance. And if you have a look at this deck, the Devil, it's kind of like got those dark keys, but it doesn't do it in a scary way. It really just alludes to, what does this bring out in you? What do you feel? So this deck, I think, if you're a beginner but you want to flex your intuitive muscle, you really want to get into what it means for you in terms of each key and really expanding upon that, journaling about it, doing a quick diary entry. This deck, I think, is perfect. Here's our Moon card, the Sun. Yeah, beautiful deck. Judgment. Acceptance, awakening, assessment. What powerful words for the Judgment card, right? The World. And then we have 2 extra cards. The Mother Star as a yes, and the Creator as a no. Beautiful cards. Ace of Wands. So we're now into the minors, and then we have also in there the courts. 2 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Again, the keywords continue in the minors. They're here. Action, adventure, luck. So yeah, those are there. Here we have it with the 4 of Wands, creativity, union, freedom. Our 5 of Wands. Our 6. 7 of Wands. Our 8, very Sagittarian. 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands, beautiful card. I love this. You can see her fear, but also her boldness. Even though she's leaning a little bit, she's injured. There's the injury there. You know, normally we have the injury across the head, but here she's got it on her arm. But she's still standing. She's using that wand as a crux, you know, and it's really working for her. Crutch, sorry, and it's working for her. Yeah, beautiful card. 10 of Wands, bit of Joan of Arc there. There's a little bit of martyrdom going on there. Burden, demands, overload. See, so if I had drawn this card, if I was journaling, I'd write Joan of Arc, and I'd write all of my connotations with that and what that means to me, not to other people, but to me. And then I'd probably go and reread a little bit about the Joan of Arc and what the spiritual meaning of her archetype is and so forth. So yeah, just again, it's for you to run away with that, you know, just take it and run with it. Page of Wands. our Knight of Wands, our Queen of Wands, beautiful Queen. I've never seen it, never actually seen a Queen of Wands in so much white. That's gorgeous, a stunning Queen of Wands. And a King of Wands. Here's our Ace of Cups, so now into the Cups. And what we have here, love, relationships, beginnings. This is my card of the year, Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. Our Four of Cups. Our Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Beautiful Six of Cups there. They look like, they feel like twins to me. They feel like twins to me. Here we have Seven of Cups. Choice, instinct, passion, extremes. And they're all, of course, she's showing all the different images, the icons, sorry, for each of the cups. I love that, of course, always. I love that. Eight of Cups, our octopus. Fantastic Eight of Cups. It says in there, what does it say in there? It says there, change, shift. That's what the keywords are. Here's our Nine of Cups. Oh, I love the black kitty. Beautiful Nine of Cups. 10 of Cups. And here the rainbow effect is with the cups. Here's our Page. Our Knight of Cups. Our Queen. Beautiful Queen again. The Queens have been done so well in this deck. And of course our King of Cups. Just want to check something. Okay, I just realized it now. Bear with me one moment. I'm trying to keep these in order. Here's a Queen of Wands. Now she is Fire of Water, and here's our King of Wands. And she is our Water of Fire, Water of Fire, and he's our Fire of Water. And look at their clothing. Let me see the King. Oh no, they're white. I just had some thought there, sorry. Interesting. Here's our Ace of Swords. Again, you see, for me, that's a really good journaling point, looking at their robes as well. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords, beautiful Two of Swords. Wow, look at the colors in that. Three of Swords. Oh, what a beautiful Three of Swords. Of course, it's heartbreaking. Done very well. It says heartbreak, sorrow, grief. Here's our Four of Swords. There's the keywords. Rest and recovery, quiet. Here's our Five. Just so well done. Here's a Six. Oh, isn't she beautiful? Here's our Seven of Swords. Here's our Eight. Our Nine of Swords. Here it is, anxiety, worry. Our 10, oh, what a fantastic 10 of Swords. And then finally we have our Page, beautiful Page of Swords. Love this card. Our Knight, it's a tiger. Our Queen, beautiful colours. Water of Air. And here's our King. The clouds, beautifully done again. Here's the keywords. It says ambition, power, influence. Oh, love this. Okay, so here's our Ace of Pentacles. We're at the coins now. Our 2. Our 3. You know, for a facey deck, right? This is another facey deck where we've got up close. We don't really have a whole landscape image thing going on. But for a facey deck, it's pretty good. Here's our 4 of Pentacles. Our 5. Our 6 of Pentacles. 7, it says here goals, potential success. Our 8 of Pentacles. Our 9. Ooh, she looks a little bit sad there. Our Ten of Pentacles. Our Page. Diversity. Our Knight. Our Queen. Beautiful Queen of Pentacles. Of course, Water of Earth. And here's our King. Oh, all the Knight's animals. I just want to check something actually. Here's our wands again. Oh no, wait. No, not necessarily. I thought they would all be our pages. No. For the fire and the air they are. Okay, so there we go. I hope that gives you a good overview. I'm going to give it a bit of a shuffle off camera. It's a bit hard to shuffle on camera. Oh. Let me just try. It's a bit of a... I'm not a very good riffle shuffle. I'll tell you that right now. It's always a bit of a mess with me. Okay, but I try. Just to try and get a quick shuffle in. Okay, so I think this deck would go with a plethora of decks. Anything colourful you have, and it's going to work. I'm just going to show you with the couple of pairings that I did, which were also shown on Instagram. Before I go into pairings though, sorry, I forgot. Let's go into the guidebook. So this deck I think also would be great if you did it as a part of a spread. For example, if you were to do a spread and pick 3 cards. Okay, let's just do this one. 6 of Swords, something in the middle here. Death, going backwards here a little bit. 3 card spread. Past, present, future. Wow. So that would be an interesting reading. You can see there though as a spread how beautifully this works. You can really just read these together intuitively or apart, and you can really get a lot of meaning from them. Again, you can use the keywords going from secrets to transformation to discovery. I mean, I'm just picking out 3 keywords there. So again, it's up to you what you, of course, your reading is about, but you can see here that as a spread, it just really works well. Let me put these back in. And let's do some, let's look at the guidebook. So let's pull a card and go into the guidebook. Now, I think this fun, vivacious deck has some amazing, amazing features to it in terms of its visual side. It's fun, it's vivacious, it's colorful, you've got keywords, it's very simplistic, it's not scary, you've got animals in there, you've got the depictions of the RWS style. But the real gem, I think, that people don't talk about enough in this deck is the guidebook. So let's have a look at the guidebook. Okay, so here are the cards, and let's randomly pick one for, oh, what do we have? Oh, the Hanged Man. So that's what we're going to be reading today, the Hanged Man. I just want to see, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that here's a minor, 8 of Wands, and here's going to be the Hanged Man. So it's pretty much the same if it's a minor, a court card, or a major card. Okay, so let's go to the Hanged Man, or the Hanged Person. Okay, the Hanged one, the Hanged. Okay, so the keywords we have are, I'm going to just read out the guidebook. There's the guidebook entry, by the way. So the keywords are, let's see if we can do this. Can I do this? Maybe. Are waiting, rebirth, sacrifice, and reflection. I'm just going to do this because it's a bit difficult. It says here, there are moments in life when you feel like you are suspended in time. You can imagine a future rich with rewards from all your creative endeavors, but you are stuck in the place of non-flow. This card is ruled by the hazy illusionary planet of Neptune, which keeps things purposely veiled at times. We all long for progress. The Hanged Man, however, asks that you redirect your energy to the present and make good use of this incubation period. Hone your skills until what was once difficult becomes second nature. Meditate until you've mastered the mind. If plans are delayed, welcome this and look in the wonderment to see what the universe is trying to reveal. Yes, you are strung up, immobile and helpless for the time being, but so is the patient caterpillar before bursting forth into the world as a brilliant new creation. And then what they do is she's given a little quote, which I love. So the quote here is, "One day in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful." And that's by Sigmund Freud. That's what it says here at the bottom. One day in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. I just think that you can take this whole thing and just journal and it'll be beautiful. This guidebook, I just did not realize it until I actually worked with this deck, because I didn't watch that many reviews, to be honest with you. And I think a lot of focus has been on the illustrations, which are stunning and great. I mean, they are amazing. But I think that the guidebook is pretty, I mean, I love it. I love it. For me, it's on par with Chris Ann's writing, and I do like Chris Ann's writing. So if you like that kind of writing and style, I just think this deck is just a must-have for your shelf. Of course, you know, keeping in mind budget and of course, you know, how much you want to have. But if you're looking for an edition that you think, I'm going to keep this for a while at least, this has got to be one of the decks, definitely. Okay, so let's look at some pairings now. Let me put this to the side and let's quickly do some pairings. Okay, so we begin with the Mother Star and Yes. So I'm guessing, okay, so one of the pairings mentioned Chris Ann was, of course, my beloved Sacred Creators Oracle. This is a Chris Ann deck, also Hay House produced, and I rave about this deck all the time. It's one of my favorites, and it still is one of my favorites. So here we have the good kind. We have the Mother Star with Yes. This deck is great for creatives. It's great for just looking deep within, finding your blockages, finding whatever's holding you back. It's just, it's an amazing deck. Bravely Market Your Magic. It says the Empress. Just look, it's just like magic, this deck. The Queen of Pentacles and Choose Who You Are Becoming. Isn't that good? And just look at how the colors flow as well of these two decks. And then we have the Hierophant. We have Soul on Fire. Don't you just feel that coming through? And then I'm just going to try and skip forward here a bit. Five of Cups and Changes. And you get that dandelion effect. Yeah, you can see I'm gushing, but I just can't help it because I love the Sacred Creators Oracle and I'm really loving this deck as well. When I had to put it away, I was like, I don't want to stop working with it. What do you really want? And here comes the Three of Cups. So I'm going to stop there, but you can see already how magical this combo is. Both the Hay House for like $40 to $50, I'm guessing something like that. And I know Hay House in the US has sales, in the UK as well. Unfortunately, we can't access those sales in Europe, in the EU. But I'm just saying that, you know, if you can grab these two decks at a reasonable price, go for it. I don't think you're going to regret it. I really don't. Anyway, so that's that one. And then let me show you another deck that I combined it with. But, you know, again, I think that this goes with so much. So the other one was the Dirt Gems Oracle. Now, I bought this at a very good price. This is the mass market version. This is by Anne-Louise Burdett, illustrated by Chelsea Granger. I bought this at like a fraction of the price, like for about 15 euros. This is like a small little tuck box. And again, you're just going to see how beautifully these two go together. Now, hold on one moment. Opening this little box is not always going to be easy. Hold on, I just don't want to rip it, so I want to be careful as I open it. Yeah. Okay. Now I have to say, this deck, the Dirt Gems Oracle, the guidebook is fantastic. And I cannot say enough how beautiful the quality of these cards are. This luxurious and quality for a mass market deck. Okay. So Vitex and the Sun. So I'm guessing this is with Vitality, I think. Sweet Flag. I don't know what all these meanings are. And Six of Wands. So again, it's worth exploring. Iris and Knight of Swords. Beautiful decks. Rosemary, very healing. And Ace of Swords. Isn't that beautiful? And then we have Nettle and we have Death. Oh, I love this. Love this, love this. You can see it bouncing. So I'm going to stop there, but you can see how much I enjoyed this pairing. And I think people really enjoyed seeing it on my Instagram too. What more can I say? We're going to wrap up now. This is an amazing deck. I just cannot recommend it enough. If you have the budget and it's not on your shelf yet and you're looking for something like this, you're just going to love it. You're really, really going to just get so much out of this. You're going to see how much it just adds to your readings. If you are new to tarot, like you've mastered the RWS, but you're like, I want to have fun, I want to try different decks, I want to read for others, I want to practice reading for others. We're going into the spring and summer. So this is going to be time where you're going to be at fairs, and you're going to be probably doing lots of parties or stuff, and you might be called in as a reader, and you know this is an income stream for you, which is, I think, is fantastic. This is a great deck to have in your arsenal, because you're not going to feel that stress of like, wait, what was that about? You can really just use this deck, and it will give you a jumping off point. You know, put it with the Sacred Creators Oracle, put it with an Oracle deck that you're comfortable with, and it will just sing. It will just sing. I've got here the Pocket Archetypes, right, by Kim Krans. Now, let's just do this for 1 second. Hardly ever do this, but you see, this is how excited I can get. You can even just take the Pocket Archetypes deck, right? And we have the Judge, and we have here Justice. Look at that. Or we have here the Forest, and we have the Two of Pentacles. Again, you can just, Eight of Wands and the Healer. And look, she looks so much like she's going into news and travel. See that? The Chariot and the Seed. So this is about, of course, planting the seeds, and this is, of course, about our movement. Four of Pentacles and the Womb. So again, this is perhaps we need to hold on, and this is being an incubation. You can again just take whatever you're comfortable with, and it will just be like magic. That's what I think. There's so many other decks I could pair it with. I could be here all day. Okay, so again, I need to stop now. I really need to stop. But again, you have this at your, oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. There we go. You have this as a possibility, and yeah, go for it if this calls to you. I will see you all soon. Thank you for joining me. Take care now.